Today I show you the Junghans Spektrum Automatic, a watch with a really surprising movement and a fantastic value for money ratio. Hello and welcome to Watch Maxie's Watch Videos. My name is Axel and I'm glad to have you on the show. That you are still watching my video does mean two different things, or can mean two different things. Either you found my video by random, or you are a frequent viewer of my videos. In the latter case, there is a certain chance that you haven't subscribed yet to my channel. You can do this very easily by clicking on the button below or in the lower right corner. And if you activate the bell, you're on the safe side and won't miss any of my coming videos, in particular not the news flash, which I've recently introduced, in which I present novelties and news out of the watch industry in a very short and crisp way. Here we have a watch which at a first look appears to be different from many other watches just because of the fact that we have a mix of two different materials. We have the stainless steel case and the black ceramic bezel. The watch is a kind of sporty, elegant, modern watch which you usually don't see on many wrists. The case has a diameter of 41 millimeter and a nice thickness of just 9 millimeter. The front crystal is an AR coated sapphire crystal, and on the back side we have a look-through case back which gives sight to a very interesting movement to which I will come in a minute. The small indices, not the Arabic numbers, the small indices at 12, 3, 6 and 9 o'clock, as well as the hands are covered with luminous colors. Not too much, but I will show you that in a particular night shot later in the video. Well, the watch appears to be very modern, slim, and something which I do like is the change of the Arabic numbers depending on the light conditions. Here you can see that the 12 and 6 nearly disappear, while the 9 and 3 are well readable. And if I turn the clock by 90 degrees, the 12 and 6 are well readable and the 9 and 3 disappear. Really nicely done, and I haven't seen this effect before. And now let's see how this watch sits on my 17 centimeter wrist. For this I have to take off my Stowa Icarus, and here we have a direct comparison. The Stowa has a diameter of 40 millimeter, while the Junghans has 41. So I think these sizes are absolutely comparable and should fit well on my wrist. Let's see. So having it on my wrist, a really nice watch, and normally I'm not the guy of elegant watches, but this one I really do like and it feels well on my wrist. I already mentioned the movement. What we do have here is a cooperation between Junghans and Seiko. The basis of that movement is the Seiko 9S51, which basically is a Grand Seiko movement which is equipped with certain parts from Junghans, but the basis and the majority is a Grand Seiko movement. Given that this watch is available at a lot of traders and dealers for about 800 euro, this is stunning. A Grand Seiko movement for about 800 euro in a quality watch with a stainless steel case and a ceramic bezel. That's amazing. I really do like the dial and how the dial changes and plays with light. So this is absolutely an unusual watch in many ways. The date with the black date wheel is placed between 4 and 5, and I think it does not disturb, so nicely done. The crown is also made from ceramic, and the crown guards are really nicely done, not too big, and perfectly fit into the watch appearance. I do like it, and it makes the watch look really sporty. Looking at the horns, they have multiple angles. Here we got an angle towards the bracelets. We have one angle at the sides and another angle at the top. So this is nicely done and gives really many different views and reflections of the light. Absolutely great. The watch case is gently brushed, really nice to touch, soft, and the whole appearance of the watch makes me think this is a watch which is not often seen, and it just tells me I'm made of high quality. The bracelet is adjusted with pins. I don't see any screws here, but we have longer links and smaller links in order to adjust the bracelet perfectly to your wrist size. And this is required because we have a butterfly clasp here, which means the clasp itself does not provide a fine adjustment. The clasp is thin, not too big, doesn't make the watch appear big on the wrist. The clasp is signed with the Junghans name and logo, and the bracelet reflects the color topic of stainless steel and black ceramic in the bracelet as well. Absolutely nicely done. Let's have a look at the night shot. First, I switch off my first video light, then I switch off the second, and this is the Junghans Spektrum at night. Well, you see there is certain luminescent power on the hands and on 4 indices. However, I personally would not rely on this during a whole night. So if you step from a bright outside area into a darker inside area, it is probably really helpful. But as a watch readable all night, I would prefer a different one with more brighter luminescent hands and a stronger luminescent power on the indices. But at least there is some which supports an immediate change from bright to dark. This watch has an official price of above 1,000 euro, but there are different online dealers who offer the watch for about 800 euro, and if you look around a little bit, you may even be just below 800 euro, and this is, given what the watch brings with the steel, ceramic, Seiko movement, that's really a bargain and absolutely stunning for what you get for the value. The watch is not a lightweight. The watch comes with 140 grams, which kind of surprised me, particularly given the low thickness of the watch. But it kind of tells me I'm made for an eternity, and this is really what the watch tells me.